Hi guys, it's Ray here from Man City Fan Chat. I'm live with you a few seconds before the Premier League fixtures come out. Will City, it's very interesting to see what fixtures that we've got. First game of the season, we'll be home. Will we be away? Last game of the season, away or home? When we will play some of the big teams like obviously our rivals Man United and Liverpool. Chelsea, Arsenal, and everything else. So the media have already got these. Obviously, they've already got the fixtures. So we're just waiting to see when they're released to us. AK50, West Ham away. Well, we don't. I'm just going to quickly check because it's very, very. A couple of days ago it said we're going to play Wolves away on Monday night. So we just don't know right now. I'm just waiting for some official information to come out rather than listen to people on Twitter. Best thing is usually is to check on the City website, but it could very well be there's more people saying West Ham away now. Some people could have already got these. Yeah, we don't know for sure, AK 850, but I think any second now it'll be on the BBC and wherever. That's probably my go-to website for the fixtures. Let's have a look if there's anything there yet. Obviously, the City's official site, but they've been revealed. So here goes. Let's have a look. Any second. Come on. Tell you what. So the first fixtures, yes, we're right. West Ham versus City at 12:30 on Saturday, the 10th of August. So there you go. Well, believe it now, it's on there. So I'll go through the opening Premier League fixtures. We've got a Friday game, Friday the 9th of August. Maybe it's going to be their year again. Liverpool versus Norwich. Saturday the 10th of August, West Ham versus Man City. That's a 12:30 kickoff. Nice early start down in London for the City fans who are going to that. Saturday, 10th of August, we've got Bournemouth versus Sheffield United. We've got Burnley versus Southampton, Palace versus Everton, Leicester versus Wolves, Watford versus Brighton. An evening game, mouth-watering game between Tottenham versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa just been promoted. On the Sunday, we've got Newcastle versus Arsenal. And I tell you what, 3 or 4 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, this would have been, the next one would have been a really massive, huge game. On the Sunday, 11th of August, 4:30, Man United versus Chelsea. As I said, 5 or 6 years ago, that would have been a massive game on the opening day of the season. But what we got now, we've got a team that finished third and a team that finished sixth. Okay, it's a big game. Certainly not a massive game when those guys were finishing first and second all the time. So that's our fixture away against West Ham. Let's just see if what else is going to come out so we can let's try and look at the full fixtures. Isaac, so how are you doing, buddy? As if we have Chelsea. United have got Chelsea. 4:30 a.m. for you, AK 850. Where are you? So you're 8 hours behind. So you must be middle of America somewhere, I suspect. I'm just going to say Chicago off the top of my head. Darcy Klein, exactly. United versus Chelsea. Banter clubs these days. It's going to be all these things are very interesting. Arizona, all right, AK 850. Probably it's hot for you over there already. Our summer seems to have come and gone. I think a couple of days ago I was working in a school, and when I got back to my car in the afternoon at about 2:30, it was 10 degrees. 10 degrees in June. It was freezing, man. Isaac Sewell in England, all right, buddy. I have lived everywhere. People that were asking me yesterday, I've lived in Liverpool, I lived in Manchester, lived in Leeds, Huddersfield, Guildford, Tooting, West London, out in Hayes, which is near Uxbridge. All over the shop, as well as many years in France. And actually, the French weather was great when we were there. When we left after at the end of the school holidays, recent school holidays, in England, it was, I think, 29 or 30 degrees. And, you know, in no time back in England, we're down to 10 degrees in June. You know, it's pathetic. But anyway, let's get back to the footy. So, as he said, we've got a game away at West Ham on the opening day. I'm just going to try and see if I can pull up all the City fixtures. Fingers crossed we'll get them. But let's see. Manchester City fixtures. Let's have a look. So let's try and find some of the... All right. Unfortunately, here we go. So we've got West Ham away first, Spurs at home, Bournemouth away, Brighton at home. Let's look for the bigger games that we're interested in, and Boxing Day and Christmas and stuff. So November the 9th, provisionally, we got Liverpool away, followed by Chelsea at home. So 2 weeks later, so there'll be an international break. So we've got Liverpool before the international break away, Chelsea after the international break at home. The derby against United at the Etihad is on the 7th of December, followed by an away game against Arsenal. So we seem to have big games back-to-back so far. Let's have a look. We've got Spurs away in February. Let's go back to Christmas time. So right now, just before Christmas, we've got Leicester at home. Boxing Day, we've got Wolves away, and then followed by Sheffield United at home a couple of days later. New Year's Day, Everton at home. It's not so bad, actually, if you're looking at the distances to travel. So we got Leicester at home before Christmas, Wolves away, it's not too far away, Sheffield United at home, and Everton at home. So we've actually got, over Christmas, 3 home games and only 1 away. And that away game is only in the Midlands. So that's pretty good. So go back up to February. So we've got Spurs away on the 1st of February, provisionally. Arsenal at home at the end of February. March, well, 29th of February, if we're in the Carabao Cup final, fingers crossed, we get there again. That'll be that fixture will be that fixture date will be changed. Then in March, we've got I think we're going to have some tough fixtures in the last couple of months of the season. So early March, we've got Man United, currently provisionally on the 7th of March, away. We've got Chelsea 2 weeks later, away. We've got 2 weeks later after that, we've got Liverpool at home. That's provisionally the 4th of April. So a tough run of fixtures, and we've got Burnley chucked in there between the United and Chelsea game. So, you know, it could be a tough run of fixtures, actually, when you go back to Arsenal. So I'm just going to look through February and March. We've got Spurs away, West Ham home, Leicester away, Arsenal home, United away, Burnley home, Chelsea away, Liverpool home. Okay, that's a tough run of fixtures at the business end of the season. Then we've got some on paper easy games with Southampton, Newcastle, Brighton, Bournemouth, Watford, Norwich. So you could argue we've got a very nice run into the season, home game at the end of the season against Norwich. So we've got a nice run in. But the business end of the season, when things are being decided, FA Cup, Champions League, we've got a tough run of fixtures in February and March. So it's going to be very, very interesting, and beginning of April as well. So let's have a look what you guys are saying. Hi, Saint. How you doing, buddy? Darcy, Spurs week 2. That's what's up. Home matches around Christmas. Nice. Absolutely AK50. It's fantastic. Morning, Marshall. How you doing, buddy? Great to have you guys on. The Red Dragon at home in April. Well, the Red Devils. You know, they're not even red. At least a dragon will breathe fire. And United are just breathing hot air at the moment, breathing smoke. Darcy Klein, tough fixtures. Well, depends how you look at it, Darcy. We're going to play them all. You know, we're going to play them all sometime, but I think a couple of tougher early fixtures, and a couple of that month of February and March and beginning of April, when all the Red Dragon is up. All right. Well, they're all devils and dragons. But we, you know, looking at that February, as I said, looking at that February in the space of about 8 weeks or 9 weeks, we've got Spurs, West Ham, Arsenal. Leicester are going to be a tough team as well. So we've got Spurs, West Ham, Arsenal. Let's go through it again. Spurs, West Ham, Leicester, Arsenal, United, Burnley, Chelsea, Liverpool. That's one heck of 8 fixtures, and we've got Southampton away, who you never know might be getting a bit better by then. But it looks like 8. Not so easy fixtures. February, March, and beginning of April. So it is what it is. You can only play who you're up against. You can't run away and anything else. So I'll probably stay on for another 2 or 3 minutes, guys. I'm supposed to have in a delivery. Some of you guys know we used to live in France, and we're getting our stuff delivered. We moved last summer, but we're getting the rest of our stuff delivered today. Some big furniture and stuff. So, the delivery people, the movers, might turn up any minute, and obviously deal with them. So I'll try and stay on for another couple of minutes. Apologies if occasionally we've had issues with Wi-Fi, even though I'm on this super fast fiber broadband from BT. It seems to stall for a few seconds every 10 minutes or so, whatever it is. I tried looking at an app, Streamlabs, but they want you to give, I think, too much control to them. I don't like a lot of these apps where they ask you, that they can change your videos. I don't want them to change it. I want to stream through them, but I don't want them to have access to my account to be able to change stuff. So I'm not doing that. I'm still looking for a new app. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I've got to use my laptop or find an app that works for me. So fingers crossed I'll do that. Maybe Google Hangouts might be a way to do it. Absolutely, Darcy, we're a champion team. It shouldn't matter who we take, and we're going to play them all. Yeah. So, at some point, we've got to play all those other 19 teams this season. AK850, we close at home for the first time since 2014-15. It'd be nice to have that. And to be honest, it'd be nice to have the league wrapped up if we can. As I said yesterday, I think it'd be awesome, absolutely awesome to win the Premier League again, back to back to back. And it would even be probably more awesome to win the domestic treble again. And people still want to make fun of City and decry our achievements. But let's be honest, let's be real. No one's ever done the domestic treble before. Now, they can turn around and argue no one's interested in the League Cup for many years, and people are disinterested in the FA Cup or whatever. But the fact is, nobody has done the domestic treble ever, and City have done it. We won the League and the League Cup the season before, and it would be awesome to be able to do that domestic treble again, because you've done something that no one's ever done, and you've done it back to back. You've done it twice. You've done, like when that's the Centurions getting 100 points, people belittle that achievement. But no one's ever done it before. No one's ever done it before. And to get 98 points the season after, and some people will argue, we're only a Mahrez penalty away from getting 100 points, or a Bowley handball away from getting 100 points. Again, so it would, that's my dream, because where else can we go from here besides the Champions League? It's to break more records. So yeah, I would love us to win the league again, be Centurions again, score 100 goals again. Having grown up with United and Liverpool in the ascendancy, and then Arsenal and Chelsea, it's nice for it to be our time. So AK50, I apologise, Darcy, being an Orlando Magic fan gives me superstitions about City. Bring on the three-peat. Where were you from again, Darcy? So anyway, for the guys who are just joining us, I'll rip through some of these fixtures again. So City open the season and I think this is not going to change because it's already been decided and it's on Sky. They open the season at 12:30 on Saturday the 10th against West Ham down in London, followed by a home game against Spurs. And then I'll quickly go through again some of the what look like the tougher games and the games that people are more interested in. So we're playing away at Anfield on the 9th of November. I'm sure that will be changed. Followed by the international break, and we're playing home against Chelsea after that. We get into December, we've got a run of interesting fixtures. We've got Burnley away, United at home, Arsenal away, Leicester at home just before Christmas, Wolves away on Boxing Day, Sheffield United at home a couple of days after, and Everton at home on New Year's Day, which is actually very nice to have 3 home fixtures over the holiday period, and the only away fixture is at Wolves, which isn't that far away. So for the fans and for the team, it's going to be pretty decent. We do have as I said earlier, a tough February and March and beginning of April, where we've got beginning of February we've got Spurs away, followed by West Ham at home, Leicester away. It looks like an international break as well. Leicester away, Arsenal at home, United away, Burnley at home, Chelsea away, and Liverpool at home. Okay, and that's a tough looking 8 fixtures when we've got the business end of the FA Cup, we've got the business end of the League Cup, and we've got the business end of the Champions League. So a lot of fixtures, and hopefully City will be playing every 3 or 4 days throughout that period of time. Fingers crossed we're doing that. Australia, Darcy, you probably got some nice weather. As I said earlier, chucking it down here, terrible weather. Cameron Dempsey, hey buddy, nice to see you. Hey Ray, another trip to London where we finished absolutely well. We didn't finish, it was Brighton, which is a few miles, 30 miles or whatever south of London. But it's a long way. It might as well be called London, and I'm sure when we beat them, City fans were singing tearing Cockneys apart again. As long as you're anywhere down south, southeast, for City fans and the songs, you're a Cockney. AK, I'm not losing sleep on the Mahrez penalty, the trophy's all that matters. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. I said some people, I'm just happy to win the league. If we won the league with 80 points, I'd be happy. I'm just happy to win the league. Centurions would have been nice if Bowley hadn't handled the ball and, punched it in. If we'd had VAR, maybe we'd have got that 100 points. But hey, it doesn't matter. Paul Murray, hi Ray, can't wait for the season to start. Absolutely, Paul. Absolutely. We've got, we're only 12th of June or whatever. So we still got almost 2 months to go, haven't we? Before the season starts, Well, for us, the season starts a week early because we've got the eagerly awaited for some fixture against Liverpool in the Community Shield. So we'll start, I think, on the 3rd of August. So we've got just under 2 months, but it is 8 weeks away, or 7-8 weeks away before the season starts. We'll have those games in China, which I'm gutted. I really wanted to go out to China to see those games. I've actually got some relatives who live in China, and I thought it would have been fantastic to have the time off this summer to go there. But I'm doing some work in July on the day of one of the games, and there's no way I could go on that Chinese tour. It would have been a great summer holiday for the family to spend a little time in China, but mostly would have gone to Malaysia because my wife used to work there. We love the country, been I think 4 or 5 times since I've been married, so it's been about 12 years. Absolutely fabulous country, mostly lovely people, unbelievable. Good times we have in Malaysia, and it would be nice to we use that as our base and then travel to Singapore. And I would have loved to have gone with the kids this summer, have Malaysia as our base, Kuala Lumpur, travel to Singapore, travel up to China, travel over to see Mike Long from the Blue. I said I'll go and see him over in South Korea, in Seoul, and to go for the Japanese game as well. I'd love to go to the Japanese game. My niece is actually going over to Japan, to university there. So yeah, it'd have been great to just move around, see family, see friends, good friends, reliable, honest, decent friends, and watch City games as well. But hey, it is what it is, You take on work, and it was work for a friend. So I'm helping a friend out as well. So I took on some work, actually working in a castle for the weekend. Yeah, and I got all the bits and pieces of work. So it's just one of those things that I'd already agreed to do this work before the dates were announced for the tour. So it is what it is. And now my wife's going to book loads of activities. We're going to spend, I think, a lot of the summer in London, and my wife's booked loads of activities. So if I can get a ticket for that West Ham game, I'll be in London anyway. And the Bournemouth game and stuff like that, I'll be in London anyway. Should be. Well, my kids will be in London pretty much for all of August. So actually could work out well, pop up for the home games and spend the rest of the time in London anyway. So for me, it'll be a home game at West Ham. See what else you guys have said. If I want Europe so bad, yes, I'll still take the PLF offered. Well, look, most old school fans still want that Premier League, you know. And look, we had that 100-point season. We were Centurions, and people said, well, you know, we were the greatest team. You know, to get 100 points and score that many goals, we were the greatest team. And people say, oh no, you got to do it back to back. You got to do it back to back to be considered the best. You know, to start to be counted in the same bracket as the United team, as the Chelsea team, as the Arsenal Invincibles. But we did something that no one else has ever even come close to doing 100 points. Okay? So people said, you've got to do it back to back. So we went out and bang, we did it back to back. And to throw in as well, we got the most goals scored by a team in a season, okay, across all the competitions. You know, beating people like Burton 9-0 and in the Cup, beating people like Rotherham 7-0 in the FA Cup, beating Burnley 5-0 in the FA Cup, and the FA Cup final, beating Watford 6-0. So we did all those things. So we got the domestic treble as well as winning back-to-back. And still, you still get some of these opposition fans and pundits and media and whatever saying, we're not sure if they're the best ever. So if we can do it back-to-back, you know, it'd be unbelievable. And you can argue, well, it doesn't matter what other people say and feel, because we know inside, we all know this team we're seeing now is the best team ever. I've got a call, guys. I'm going to have to shoot. Actually, I'll take the call because it might be the delivery guys. Hi, hello. Yeah, where are you now? Are you at the back? Okay, I'll come to the front and let you in. Okay? Thanks. Guys, I said earlier on, I've got to take this delivery because we used to live in France and the removal men are bringing all that stuff over. So catch up with you later, Darcy. Take it easy, buddy. Cameron Dempsey, if we win the Community Shield against them, they will say it was a friendly. Absolutely. But if they win it, it'll be the one the league. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Hi, Dave. Nice to see you, but I've got to go, guys. Guys, if you like the stream, make some comments about the fixtures. Let me know what times you would like the live streams. What works for you? Yeah, I'm still trying to ask people and see what works. I've done different streams. This is the first early morning stream, 9 o'clock UK time. I've done 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the afternoon. I've done 4:30 or whatever. And I'm just trying to find a time that is convenient to as many people as possible, as well as myself. It's got to work for everybody. See you later, Cameron. And it's that cold outside. You should be wearing that alien hat. Guys, take it easy. Give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you're notified as soon as new videos come out. Tell your friends. Trying to get this up to 1,000 subscribers so we can do more live streams on my phone, which is a lot more reliable than working on here. Guys, take it easy. See you later.